3, go.
The Dharma seems to be an important part of a Hindu's life. What do you think your duty in life is, and how does that affect your life as an athlete and a student?
The Dharma in Hinduism, we are taught to be honest, taught to be obey your elders. So that's what Dharma means. Even in our national flag, we have a wheel in the middle. That's the Dharma chakra, Dharma wheel. So that's very important for us. Obey your elders, be honest, respect what you do. That's what Dharma signifies.
Okay. Is it hard being a minority religion here in America? It seems like it would be difficult to practice things like the caste system.
Yeah, it's indeed difficult because in Hinduism, especially for me in my case, I'm a Brahmin. You're taught not to smoke and drink, but here when you mingle with people, people do their stuff, and so you still have to somehow get used to it. And plus, celebrating your festivals, you don't have a lot of Indian people around, and you can't celebrate a lot of your festivals. And when people back home, when they send pictures of the festivals, you feel bad that you can't celebrate. And another thing is going to temples. In India, we go to temples in the weekends. Here we can't do that because, like I said, there are 16 or 17 temples all over the country, and that's one in Charlotte, but there's nobody that to take me there. So that's one of the negative aspects or disadvantages of being here.
We learned that the caste system has different levels of humanity, and you just said that you are a Brahmin. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Mine is the topmost caste, the Brahmin, and many people have told me that it's a good thing that it's the topmost caste, but it was a good thing many years back when the Brahmins used to have control of the society. For example, the top lawyers were Brahmins, the top doctors were Brahmins, the top bureaucrats were Brahmins. But now it's not the same anymore because people of the lower caste have control over the government. So now it's not an advantage being a Brahmin. And one more thing I wanted to talk about is, since you have talked about caste, caste discrimination is not done by the government, so people are equal now. But caste is used in marriage. So as a Brahmin, I can't marry a person of a different caste. My parents will not agree. So I have to marry only a Brahmin. So caste is still used for marriages.
Okay. Since Hinduism is polytheistic, is there a specific god you worship more than the others?
In Hinduism, we have millions of gods, but each family has a god. For example, my family, we pray to Lord Ganesha, the one with the elephant face, and Lord Krishna, the one with the flute. So, since there are millions of gods, it depends on your family. Each family has a god, has a deity, and so on.
Can you tell me more about your special holidays?
We have a lot of holidays, and I'll just talk about 3 of the most famous holidays. It's Pongal. It's a 5-day holiday in the beginning of the year. It's a harvest. It's a harvest season when farmers collect their crops. So it's celebrated. It's a 5-day festival, and it's a really big festival. That's one of the big festivals. And Diwali is the festival of lights. During that festival, we burst crackers. We make a lot of sweets. In fact, recently when President Obama went to India, he went to India on the Festival of Lights, and he celebrated that with a lot of kids, for 3 days. And another important festival is Dashera. In my language, it's called Navaratri. It's a festival for 9 days. It's a festival of worship and dance, and people dance and get together, and families get together and celebrate. And there are many festivals, but these are 3 of the main festivals.
And can you describe Nirvana?
In Hinduism, we believe that we always get reincarnated. We have many lives. So if you do something bad in this life, in the next life you will suffer for it. Or if you do something good, in the next life you'll be in a better position. So when you keep when you keep living a good life, there'll be a